This week on the Daniels Download, we get set for UCF's game against the Missouri Tigers coming up on Saturday. Now, a quarter way into the season, UCF stands at 2-1, and some of the notes that stand out: Knights averaging 35 points a game on offense and one of the best defenses in Conference USA, which has historically been the case. They've only given up 21.7 points a game and under 350 yards a game. Back to offense. Blake Bortles has been solid this year for UCF at quarterback. 58 for 87 through 3 games. He's got almost 700 yards passing. He's also got 7 touchdowns. UCF with balance running the football on the ground. Storm Johnson over 200 yards and a couple of touchdowns. Bryn Harvey has also picked up 123 yards and a touchdown. And Latavius Murray, back from that half performance against Akron, 109 yards and a touchdown. Top receivers for the Knights, and some guys have really stepped up. Rennell Hall has been an absolutely outstanding receiver, kind of a go-to guy also with J.J. Wharton for Blake Bortles. Rennell Hall, 3 touchdowns. J.J. Wharton has got a touchdown, about 200 yards as well, and Quincy McDuffie also over 100 yards receiving. Speaking of J.J. Wharton, among the best punt returners in the conference and country, he's averaging about 16 yards a return. Defensively, Terrence Plummer, back-to-back double-digit tackle games for him. He's got 33 tackles on the season. And Troy Davis showing you why he's one of the best pass rushers in Conference USA. 2.5 sacks through just 3 games for UCF this season. The Missouri Tigers come to town on Saturday. James Franklin, very talented quarterback. You're going to see among the biggest receivers in the country. Missouri's got 3 receivers that go 6'3", 6'4", 6'6", so that'll be a challenge for UCF when Missouri comes in. First SEC team to ever play at Bright House Network Stadium. We'll bring another one in 2013 when the South Carolina Gamecocks are due to arrive at Bright House Network Stadium. Elsewhere around the UCF athletic department, men's soccer team hosts the first top 10 opponent of the season in the Charlotte 49ers. Last season, Charlotte made it all the way to the national championship game against North Carolina. The team will then head north for a Saturday matchup against North Florida. Women's soccer team will host its first Conference USA opponent of the season, and they'll take on the Houston Cougars, who will be in town for a match at the UCF Soccer Complex on Friday. Sunday, women will host the Rice Owls. Women's volleyball team continues its conference road trip. They'll be in Huntington, West Virginia to take on Marshall in a match on Friday night, and the Knights will head east to take on East Carolina for a match on Sunday. UCF cross-country team back in action this weekend after finishing 3rd in the Mountain Dew Invitational 2 weeks ago. Team will compete in the FLRunners Invitational. The women's tennis team kicks off its season on campus this weekend. They'll be in action as they play in the UCF Quad Tournament. The men's tennis team also competing all weekend. They'll be in Fort Myers to take part in the Florida Gulf Coast University Tournament. For all of the latest UCF news, be sure to log on to UCFathletics.com. For the Daniels Download, I'm Marc Daniels.
Hey Knight fans, this is Jordan Ray. Come out and support the UCF Knights in the Bright House Stadium September 29th versus Missouri.